What's going on there, YouTube land? Black Zen here with another live stream. Still working on the Enterprise D in Minecraft. The stream from 2 days ago didn't exactly go as planned. First time abruptly had to end because the chat wouldn't show. Second time around, I just cut off without saying goodbye. It turns out I needed to update the app on my mobile device. So hopefully this time it'll be a bit different. Right. So, got the blueprints, we got our build. Did a poll about yesterday. It was some hours ago. Wasn't sure if I wanted to work on a few sections on deck 4 or fill in one of the living quarters on deck 3 as a sample build. So this is basically what I got right now. And yet I still have a lot to fill in. So for right now, I think I'll just do a few sections in deck 4. I think I want the starboard side. Okay, greetings to Panoramic as well as Turtle Plays. And greetings to Kason Steven. Forgive me if I mispronounced that. Okay, Turtle, to answer your question, I am working on the Enterprise D, which is a build from Star Trek The Next Generation. This was a sort of a Galaxy-class starship that showed back in the early 90s. Late 80s, early 90s. Let's just say that series went on for about 7 seasons, and then by season 6, I want to say it contrasted into DS9 or Deep Space Nine. And even that went on for 7 seasons. And then got changed over to Voyager. At least this time I'm glad the chat is working again. At least this time I can see it. I really hated the update it forced me to do. Okay. as well. All right. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit hard doing what I am doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, for those that don't know, the Enterprise D is a sort of a big build. So I do have deck 3 and 2 already done. It's the lower part of decks 1 as well as the main bridge will be elevated downwards by at least 1 or 2 levels. It'll depend on how far I'll get. For those that don't know, I have been working on this project for over a year. Uh, Greetings, Jocelyn. I hope I spelled that right. Or pronounced it. Good grief. Uh, let's see, what did you say here? This is so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Well, the layout is kind of a beauty. Da, 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 da. I gotta change it up a bit so I can fit. I have a look at the prints real fast. No, that's deck 4. I want to. Oh, wait. I don't want to see deck 4. No, frick. Sometimes my eyes like to play tricks. Let's see. I never make it because I make it coalition of all blocks in Minecraft. When done, I will record and post in my channel. Huh. Oh. Okay, I'm not sure what a coalition is, but alright, fair enough. I should really work on pronouncing my words. It's either that, or it's back to high school for me. Or back to college. Yeesh. I'm starting to think I'm getting nightmares from it. Yeah. In any case, I will have to mirror this to the port side later on. Oops, wrong material. My bad. Alright, that's the dividing wall right there, and nothing will be placed in. And if anyone wants me to stop working on the layouts for a while and wants to see something in this world, just let me know in the chat. I'll show you the great big map at center point. Or I could work on a sample build to one of the living quarters on deck 3. So, viewer's prerogative. One, two, three, four. And I might work on a new survival world the next time. Perhaps. Let's see. Green block indicating the door. Alright. And I should probably put a sign up there. How many people does this? Check the prints here. Only one? Alright. VQ. One. So this one is only going to hold one person. Alright. So let's see if I understand this one as best I can. If the door's right here, then there should be a space for the lavatory. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. That feels a little big for me. That small section there appears to be a workspace. At any rate. Not sure if I'll be adjusting this later. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Why are there red and orange blocks in my inventory right now? Sheesh. I need yellow and green. Okay, that looks a bit small for a lavatory. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, it's more like a bathroom. Oh well. I'm sure I'll figure something out. Okay. You know, the funniest things this morning is that I was having trouble breathing. Don't know how, don't know why. Pretty sure it was my asthma acting up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and okay, okie doke. 1, 2, 3. A few of these decks tend to get bigger than the other. And where do you split? Sometimes this is always the hard part. Especially when the prints tend to play tricks on my eyes. But that's all part of the building process. So 4 and 6. I can work with that. 4 and 6. Oh, greetings, laying laying Darnus. I think I said that right. I hope. Uh, 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of using sea lanterns as my choice of preference for the layouts. Originally, I was going to use these to help light the ship in the corridors. But in living quarters, I'm not so sure. I might leave that up to some redstone lanterns or something. There's got to be a light source somewhere. I'm starting to hear the wind blow outside. And I might be in for a severe thunderstorm soon. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. That can't be right. Ah! Okay, just gotta fix this up a bit. What is going on, guys? Thanks for joining in. If you're watching this stream right now, how is everyone doing? I'll probably fill in the outlines later. Wrong material again. That's twice in one stream. I'll fill in more of those two living quarters as soon as I figure out their dividing walls. But that won't mean I won't place in a few green blocks for their doors. Let's see here. I think it's roughly around here. All right. Ooh. Excuse me. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4 spaces. 6 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it feels I've already got this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slight error on my part. All right. Go down here for a little bit. Just to make sure that my eyes are not playing tricks on me, because I know what I'm doing here, but sometimes it's hard to tell if these pathways are narrow or they're supposed to be this wide. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, but geez. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to check down there. From here. Should be 4 blocks. Or, if I'm looking at this right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah. Sometimes I hate it when my blueprints are misaligned and I have to figure it out from there. It's such a hassle. Alright, nevertheless, I'm still gonna try to work this out. Two, three. Three. I can just get this curved out a bit. Mm-hmm. Then three. Okay, I guess I can leave it at that. One, two, three, four. All right. Uh, I'm not sure if anyone will think that I'm trying to do an ASMR here. So, you can never tell. And camera lenses. Good grief. So 5. Why not? So 4. So just so everyone knows, I'm quite fine. Uh, Lights went off for a bit. That was not my doing. Again, got strong winds coming in, so probably a thunderstorm. I can only hope. And I'm not really sure if we're going to be getting any tornadoes in the area. I mean, I haven't exactly heard the alarm go off. It'll be a disaster if I do get a tornado in the area. Okay, got another wide corridor going on here. But I do like how it's starting to curve. I will have to say, this is turning into a really big build. I'm going to have to update the map pieces soon. As well as start destroying decks 9 and 10. There's no offense, they're just starting to feel out of place. Although I will have to avoid the computer core. But I should have everything rebuilt and restructured in due time. It may take a long while, like in the next year or two, but be that as it may. Okay, I should really get these copied over to the paints. So I don't do anything stupid. So once again, working on decks 4. 3 is almost complete. I still got to fill in a few layouts for the living quarters. I'm already hovering 2 of them right now. Got the layouts in, but they have yet to be filled in. I will say this is turning out to be quite something. Okay. Probably gonna have to end it early. Because I do try to keep these streams about an hour long. I would like to try and go a little longer. Then that way I wouldn't have the time or energy. I was just over here. Good grief. Just trying to get to the rear. Okay. So I'm in the back. Registry number 1701-D. I believe this is where the shutter or the shutter doors to the main shuttle bay will be. And then you got a few pads here that are meant for the shuttlecrafts themselves. I think they go into a repair bay on deck 5. Which is yet to be built or made. Okay. Yeah, there's supposed to be a repair bay. And a rather big one, too. My goodness. Hmm. Okay. So deck 4, that's green. Deck 5, blue. Hmm. Yeah, and I know that Pride Month is over. So what? I'm using these colors as deck markers. What do you expect me to do? Post signs everywhere? Sheesh. Well, it's going to happen eventually. Okay, so before I sign off, I'm going to take one quick peek to the subscriber area. Bumping into things that I shouldn't. Starting to get a few wall structures going on the first level. I forget which quartz I'm using for the ceiling. I'm not sure if it's the smooth quartz stairs or just regular quartz. Not going to use sandstone. I should get rid of that. But it's still work in progress. Now I do have a few names up. At least some new ones. So hello to you for subscribing if you're looking at this right now or later. I am somewhat catching up. I do have a few others as well, such as the AI Star Trek ladies. Patriot Prime reviews. It was in the backlog. And of course, some others like Horror Boy, P3Z. Let's see if I'm pronouncing that right. Muichiro? I can't tell. Vera with the heart. Thunder Kitty. Thunder Kidok. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that. Ugh. You know, I should probably move some of these names so they're more like eye level or above. And plus a few more. So shout out to all my subscribers here so far. Also got Ewas O Gaming, Carter Doodle, Get Good Dad. I hope he's doing well with his kids. And a lot more. And of course, if you're already subscribed to me, please let me know in the chat or down in the comments. I'll see about getting your name up on one of these plaques. And as soon as I hit 500 subscribers, I will be making a new tier level to this build. For those who plan to give me donations to keep this channel going. And hopefully if I can get the PlayStation Online briefly for like a week or two. I wouldn't mind some players coming in and taking a look around and wanting to help build out the Enterprise. Not that version. That one's a much more smaller Enterprise D than the bigger one. Alright. And of course, this map area, this is Spawn. That's a big ship right there. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here right now and oh, excuse me. All right. So I was trying to say before, I'm gonna end the stream here for right now, and I'll probably catch you guys later. So this is Black Xana saying your tower deactivated. I'll be back with many more good streams and videos on this channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications if you haven't, as well as to my gaming channel. Links down in the description below. And I will see you all until next time. Bye!